Okay, so moving along. This is the deck step between the seats. You know, just the stuff that you need every day. I always throw my wallet in here. Extra pair of sunglasses, my mapping chips and everything for the HD units, some gum, screen cleaner, extra buoy markers, caps for my Markham flashers, which I'll show you in a minute. Sunblock, there's gloves and a mask and everything in there. There's my coffee. And then, of course, I got the hot foot. I need that. It's a TH Marine thing. I always say TH Marine is the glue that holds everything together. I always forgot to mention my jack plate back there. It's hydraulic. Must-have stuff, and it doesn't get the credit it deserves for sure. This is basically my, you know, what I'm looking at every day when I'm running around. Here's my live wells, empty, recirc and auto. Here's the kill switch. This is where we attach our life jackets in case you fly out of the boat. When you fly out of the boat, that switch goes down and kills your motor so it doesn't kill you. And before I forget, that was my alarm beeping. This is a TH Marine accessory that I have in the boat. It's an alarm system where I can lock the boat, and of course I'll unlock it because I don't want to wake up everybody here at the marina. But that's a pretty cool thing. I've got a lot of lock systems I'll show you as we move along here, but using the Markham flasher, it's ice fishing unit. I can see a maggot in 40 feet of water, so you can imagine what a drop shot looks like on that thing. Mercury smart gauge. It's an unbelievable deal right here. I mean, it's got so many features on it. That's the screen that I always have it locked on. I always reset that to 0 after I fuel up. But yesterday, in the second day of the Beaver Lake tournament, I ran 20.9 gallons, and that's electrical. It's a gauge, you know, it's digital, right into the injectors, I guess, where it measures exactly how much fuel goes through that motor. So when I go to the gas station, I'm going to put 21 gallons in. It's just on the money every single time. This is how I set my units up. I got an HDS 3 or 12, but it's a Gen 3, and then a 9 over here. The smaller unit, I found I don't run two 12s just because the 9 I can take off if I want to. And with that ram mount, it stays really snug. But this is pretty much how I set up my screens for the most part. So I got my structure scan, down scan, you know, left and right. And I've got the GPS over here and the sonar. A lot of times I'll take this unit, like at Beaver Lake with all the standing timber and stuff, I'll take this unit off, and that other 9 that's up front, I'll take them both off just so they don't snag into docks and trees everywhere. And then I'll run, you know, I'll run the GPS mapping on this one, and then the down scan, which is what I did here. Oh, this is also pretty cool. This is the gauge for my another TH Marine little thing that I've come to depend on. That's the gauge for my jack plate, so I know what it's doing. I don't have to be looking back there. That's what I keep in the boat. Usually a little tiny pair of pliers, needle nose, bigger pair, scissors. I always put my terminal box. This is my hooks and sinkers. I always put that on the top. And these are all the boxes I carry in a tournament. I make a box like this all the time. It's just got baits for Beaver Lake. So I'll make another one for Eufaula. When the tournament rolls around and I start getting confidence in things, I'll throw them into an empty box and do it all over again. And there's a little tray back under there. I put my drop shot stuff, spinnerbait trailers, markers, dip and dye, super glue, stuff like that, all up in there. But perfect size, everything fits. That box is completely empty. This one is, I put my plastics in here, my life jacket, and I already showed you my rods. This is the cooler, which is neat. Let me see. Moving up to the front deck, you know, this is where I keep my net. religiously. I've been doing it the same way for a long time. I never put any rods on this side, rarely. So when I come up here to start fishing, I always do that and then throw the trolling motor down. Then when I take off running again, I do it again. Strap it back up. Front looks similar to the back. Gen 3. 9 on the ram mount. And you'll see a lot of locks. You know, these are DuraSafe locks where people can't steal my units. Here's one on the ram mount. Here's another one on the trolling motor. And just replace, I think that's actually an Allen wrench screw. Just replace that with a lock so they can't get that. And I put my transducers on the trolling motor so they're exact. I can see my baits on the sonar and on the flasher, just depending on the situation. Of course, the lights on the Ranger now are right on the boat, the front lights, so you don't have to put it in and take it out all the time. Another cool Ranger feature, just keeps them out of the way. TH Marine, it's called a locker bar. There's a bar that goes right into that hole, goes across all the compartments, goes into that hole. Just a big metal bar with a lock on it, and if it moves, the alarm goes off. Just extra security. You can see the DuraSafe locks on that unit as well. This is my dink board, so I know how big the fish are. Slides right in there and out of the way. And that is pretty much, one more thing. The Rangers come with a recessed pedal. I don't like it because it's too far back and I like to stand up front. I put my foot right there. So I always put it right there. I've been doing it the same way for a long time. But anyway, that's a tour of my 2015 Ranger Z520. And I'm ready to head back to Pennsylvania and take a week off before hitting Lake Eufaula in Alabama. Got any questions? Just Facebook me. I'll be glad to answer them.